Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and off-scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Hi, am I on the air?
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? That's right, we are back. I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. It is season 16, episode 29, and tonight's show is titled Punish Her. That's right, Punish Her. We've got two big movie reviews for you. Going to be doing Peppermint and Searching. So very excited to talk about both of those. And on top of that, of course, we are broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons Radio Studios here in lovely Tucson, Arizona. And it is Monday, September the 10th. It has been 2 weeks since we've done an episode. Last week was insanely busy. I just had no time whatsoever to get this show together. So it happens. It's life. What can you do? But I am back here today to hopefully get you through 2 weeks worth of news in a as quickly as possible. I don't want this show to go over an hour, so I'm going to try my best to kind of just cram through and get you caught up in the latest and greatest in entertainment news. So, with that being said, let's start with our reviews. Non-spoiler, of course, as by the way, so you don't get confused and you don't have to go run away anywhere. It is non-spoiler. Our first review, which would have been my solo review if I did a show last week, is Searching. Searching is the new movie starring John Cho. If you've seen the trailer, it looks like the whole thing takes place in his computer. And that is pretty much what happens in this film. The storyline of the film is that his daughter goes missing, and he's trying to figure out what happened that night. Where did she go? Who was she with? Did she get kidnapped? Is she murdered? What is going on? But her teenage daughter goes missing, and through social media, through her laptop, through Facebook, through Instagram, he's trying to find clues and figure out what happened. It's a very cool concept. It's almost in the found footage type of area, but done through, I forget the actual term that they've already coined for this thing, which is called like face screen or screen face or something like that, capture technology, which is screen time technology, something like that, where it's just all done through the screen. Any kind of social media, video cameras, security footage, everything is done through some kind of camera, through your phone, stuff like that. This movie was super interesting. When it first started, it took me a little bit to get into the style. I will admit there were some things that happened that I kind of laughed at, and I was like, oh my god, this is pretty cheesy. But as the movie started to really ramp up, and as the story developed, and once she went missing, and just him trying to figure it all out, wow. The movie kicked up on so many levels for me and really just took it home. I was floored by this film. I can't wait to see it again. It's so unique and fresh, and if it's playing in a city near you, I highly recommend you go out and check out this film. It's pretty incredible. So, Searching, I give 4 out of 5 Don Megas. I really, really dug it. I mean, I can't quite go 5 out of 5. I'm not sure how the replay value would be once you see how the story unfolds, but I was intrigued from start to finish. The performances are great, and I was really wondering what happened to this girl. And my hat is off to them. They pulled it off, and it was great. So 4 out of 5 stars for Searching. Our second review here is for Peppermint. Peppermint is basically, in a nutshell, it is the story of the Punisher done from a female perspective. Jennifer Garner is the star of this film. Herself, her husband, and her daughter's turning 8 or 9 in the movie, go out for her daughter's birthday to a carnival. And her husband had been mixed up in some kind of crap. And there's a drive-by shooting that happens, and it's to take out the husband, but unfortunately the daughter gets taken out as well. Even Jennifer Garner ends up getting shot. When she wakes up from her coma, her husband and her daughter have passed. She identifies the guys. They end up getting off, and I'm not spoiling anything, guys. This is in the trailer. They end up getting off, and she isn't happy with the way the system is treating it. So she vanishes for 5 years. She learns a lot of martial arts, and she learns fighting techniques, how to use guns, and she comes back 5 years later and ready to just whoop some ass on this cartel that took out her family. It's a very basic storyline. It is a generic kind of 80s, 90s revenge flick, but I'm a sucker for that, man. I love a good throwback action movie. I think Jennifer Garner is great. I thought she was amazing in this role. The action's great. I was pretty locked in from start to finish. In the end, I walked out saying that was better than I thought the film would be. So, I really, really dug it. I know a lot of critics out there are kind of like, oh, it's too generic. And I get it, but once again, I knew what I was getting into, and I just wanted to have a good revenge flick, female Punisher style, punish her, and that's what I got. So how can I hate on that? I had a good time in the theater, and that's what it's all about when everything's said and done. So I give Peppermint 4 out of 5 stars as well. I would probably lean more on a 3.5 out of 5, but I hate half stars, so I'm just going to go ahead and round this one up for good measure and do 5 stars there. Or not 5 stars, sorry, 4 stars. I ain't rounding up that much. So 2 good 4-star reviews, man, coming out this week. Searching and Peppermint. I think they're worth a good time. Especially, if you're a member of any of these, movie subscription services, like I do AMC A-List. It's a monthly fee, and I go and see as many movies as I want. So, if you have something like that, it's definitely worth the check out. I really do think you'll enjoy both of them. Like I said, if you watch the trailer for either and are just a little bit intrigued, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, team, let's move on over to our news of the last 2 weeks, man. We got lots of news to get through, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it like a champ here. I want to clear up some confusion. We talked about on our last episode, Alec Baldwin signing up to be Thomas Wayne in the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. I do want to reiterate that, yes, that was the case, but he also dropped out a couple days later, so Alec Baldwin will not be in the Joker movie as Thomas Wayne. He's citing scheduling conflict at this point. I think it's something deeper than that, but we'll see where that goes. Gravity Falls creator Alex Hirsch has signed an animation development deal with Netflix, so he'll be doing some new stuff over there with Netflix. Irish comedian Eileen Bay has joined Living With Yourself opposite Paul Rudd. I believe that's going to be on Netflix as well. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels remake with Anne Hathaway. It was originally going to be rated R. They fought it and they won the appeal, so the movie will officially be rated PG-13. Hulu has ordered a new Justin Roiland series for 2 seasons. That's right. They have gone right out the gate and just said, you know what? We're giving you 2 seasons. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark will use the iconic look for the monster designs straight out the books. Matt Smith, for all you Doctor Who fans, for everybody else outside Doctor Who, everybody's probably saying, who's Matt Smith? He's just been cast in a key role in Star Wars Episode 9. So very curious on what he will be. My guess is he's going to be a Knight of Ren. But that's just if I had to take a guess. But yes, he will be in Star Wars Episode 9. Another Life is a new sci-fi series that's coming out, and they just added Tyler Hoechlin and Justin Chatwin to the cast there. Common is set to lead the Saturday Night Knife and Gun Club TV series. We have the first Star Wars Resistance poster that you can check out. I don't know how I feel about this Star Wars series, man. It looks very, very kiddish, but I'm just saying. If that's your thing, cool. But I don't think this is going to be as widely accepted as some of the other Star Wars animation stuff. We have all of the details about the new Marvel Spider-Man game. All the DLC post-launch content has been revealed. I got this game. I actually got the limited edition red Spider-Man PS4 Pro that came with the game, and the game is simply fantastic. I'm having such a blast with it. Really, really dig it. Child's Play remake. That's right. It is still rolling along, and we got an article up with the first details about the new Killer Doll revealed, so check that out if you are interested. And remember, all the news that we're going over here can be found on our Twitter and our Facebook page. So if there's ever any article you want to dive deeper into, make sure you follow us on social media. Tate Taylor is taking over directing duties on Jessica Chastain's movie Eve. Remember, Eve had a director. He dropped out because of some abuse allegations. So Tate Taylor has just signed up for it, which is a big upgrade. So congratulations, Jessica Chastain, actually taking her project up a notch. Rafal Zaruka is going to be playing Roman Polanski in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Liana Liberato and Wolfgang Novakratz have also been cast in Hush Hush. We have the first trailer for Airstrike, which is another Bruce Willis straight-to-DVD movie. They're making a Wile E. Coyote movie. Yes, it'll probably be animated, but yes, it is coming. We've got a handful of trailers that dropped. A new one starring Cuba Gooding Jr. and Famke Johnson, starring Bayou Caviar. We have the second trailer for Bad Times at the El Royale, a trailer for Viking Destiny, and a trailer for Hellfest, which is a new horror movie coming out. Evan Peters is returning to American Horror Story Apocalypse. No shocker there, as he's been in every season, hasn't he, at this point? Abby Huntsman has officially joined The View as a new co-host. Showtime says that Sacha Baron Cohen's Who is America might return for Season 2. Now, Sacha has said himself that it was a one-and-done season. He's not doing any more. But Showtime now is kind of stirring the pot, saying he might be back. So we will see there. We have the brand new Johnny English Strikes Again trailer that you can check out. NCIS alumni Michael Weatherly and Cote de Pablo are reuniting to develop a brand new CBS cop drama. More of Roseanne's alums have officially joined the ABC spinoff The Conners, and this is basically the kids that debuted in the revival last season, so they've officially signed on. The Good Place Season 3 is got a 1 hour season premiere on Thursday, September 27th. If you haven't seen The Good Place, I highly recommend it. This is one of the funniest shows on television right now. You can stream Season 1 and 2 currently on Netflix, so go check that out. We have the new trailer for The Old Man and the Gun, starring Robert Redford. We have a trailer for A Private War, starring Rosamund Pike. And so check that out. Lots of new trailers dropping. A Quiet Place sequel and Top Gun 2 officially set for a 2020 release date. That's right. So, good news for A Quiet Place. We don't know much about it yet, if they're going to continue on with the same family, if they're going to do it anthology style. The big news here is Top Gun 2, which was officially supposed to come out next summer in 2019, has been pushed back again a whole full year to summer 2020. They're saying it's because they're working with the technology and they're trying to get all the flight sequences down perfectly, and it's all due to the flight stuff. So who knows what's going on. They are currently filming the movie, so that's just crazy. It's going to take a whole nother year to come out. Michael Jackson's Thriller is going to be released in IMAX 3D. That's pretty awesome. I might go definitely check that out myself. I think that's pretty badass. We have, of course, your September 2018 free games from PlayStation Plus. You can get Destiny 2 and God of War 3 Remastered. The Rock has just signed on to a really nice role here, man. He's going to be playing King Kamehameha in Robert Zemeckis' new film, The King. I used to live in Hawaii, and I remember the stories about King Kamehameha, and just seeing the statue and all this stuff. And now The Rock is my favorite actor going today, and then reading this, and it took me back to my childhood and just being like, wow, The Rock's going to play this, with Robert Zemeckis directing. The writer of Braveheart wrote the script. They're definitely going for some Oscar bait right here, man, and it's about time that Dwayne The Rock Johnson gets his nod, so I'm super happy for him. Transformers the movie is going to be playing in theaters towards the end of the month, and they just added it to 300 more screens, so that's pretty awesome if you want to check that out. Mr. Robot is going to be ending with Season 4. That's right, USA Network has canceled the show, and it will end with Season 4. Amazon's YA series Panic has hired all its leads. Check that out if you're interested to know who. Damon Harriman is going to be playing Charles Manson in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And the funny thing about that is that he's also playing Charles Manson in Netflix's show Mindhunters. So how random and crazy is that the same dude is playing Charles Manson in two totally unrelated projects? Dion Taylor is set to direct a new cop body cam thriller over at Screen Gems, and it looks like it might be called Exposure. We have the trailer for I Think We're Alone Now, starring Peter Dinklage. We have a trailer for Johnny Gruesome, which is another B-level horror movie. We have the First Man trailer 2 that dropped with Ryan Gosling, the new Neil Armstrong movie that's coming out. We have the Big Mouth Season 2 trailer for Netflix's show. Hawaii Five-0 is going to be redoing the original Hawaii Five-0 series pilot in a new episode on Hawaii Five-0. It's pretty cool. They're literally going to try to do as much of a shot-for-shot remake of the original pilot as much as they can. It sounds super interesting. Obviously, different things have happened in the new iteration, so they're going to have it be kind of in a dream state. But I really, really dig it and can't wait to see the way it pans out. I love that they always try to find a way to pay homage to the original series. Lethal Weapon's Clayne Crawford, who of course was fired from the show, says blatant fucking lies were told about on-set outbursts. He is not happy about getting booted from the show. As a fan of the show, I'm not happy about him getting booted either, because I really dig him on the show. But I'm happy to see what Sean William Scott ends up bringing to the show here in its new season. DC Universe streaming service. It's finally launching in 5 days. That's right, September 15th. The series, or the app, will officially launch, and you can start streaming some stuff, reading some comic books. I'm very excited. I have already pre-ordered the service, and I will be checking it out, and I'll let you guys know how it is in about 5 days. So keep posted there. Titans will actually debut in October. That'll be the first original series on the app, so it's not actually launching with the app in 5 days. It'll launch in October. We have the full cast listing for CW's upcoming original spin-off, Legacies. Remember, if you pre-order DC Universe, you're going to get 3 extra months for free, so just letting you know about that. Titans will officially debut on the app on October 12th. There's going to be more than 2,500 comics available exclusively to members, so that's pretty awesome as well, too, if you want to read some comics there. Jennifer Esposito has joined the cast of Amazon's The Boys. Great casting there. Love Jennifer. The Venom director will not state if Spider-Man is in the movie or not. He's keeping it hush-hush. We'll see where that goes. 8th grade actress Elsie Fisher has joined the animated Addams Family movie. Mandarin drama series The Rise of the Phoenixes will stream exclusively on Netflix. Jane Krakowski is set to co-star in Dickinson, Apple's half-hour comedy series about poet Emily Dickinson. Frank Schatzig's eco-thriller The Swarm is coming to television. They're adapting that one there. Jimmy Simpson joins Our Lady opposite Ben Kingsley. Chris Hemsworth is signed on for a new film, and it's going to be called Dhaka. Dhaka. Dhaka is going to be a Netflix movie that's also produced by the Russo brothers as director on the Avengers movie. So pretty awesome there that they're bringing Chris in for that, for a big action movie on Netflix with the Russo brothers producing. Totally digging that one there. Emmy Rossum is officially announced that she's leaving Showtime's Shameless. I know a lot of people are going to be bummed about this one. She is awesome on Shameless. A lot of people love her on Shameless, but she is leaving the series. Now, from what I understand, they're leaving her character door open so she can pop in and out as she wishes, but she will no longer be a full-time cast member. Kylie Curran is set to play Abra Stone in the Dr. Sleep movie. Battlefield 5 has been delayed by a month. Greg Nicotero is set to design the new Spawn suit for Todd McFarlane's reboot series. Nick Jonas is going to joins the voice cast of the Ugly Dolls movie. Michelle Yeoh and Awkwafina are in talks for a new film from the director of Swiss Army Man. Just a little bit more news on Dhaka, the new Chris Hemsworth movie. It will be about an India kidnapping drama. That is the official premise there. We have the trailer for Sleep No More, which looks like a pretty decent little horror movie. We have the brand new trailer for The Front Runner with Hugh Jackman, where he's going to definitely get his Oscar nomination at least. Ed Sheeran is set to play Ed Sheeran in Danny Boyle's next movie. Jaleel White is set to guest star in Fresh Off the Boat, which I love that. So Fresh Off the Boat is hilarious, by the way. Another show that if you're not watching, you need to get on it. The entire first episode of Jim Carrey's new show Kidding is now online, so you can check that out early if you want to see about checking out that. The Cats movie has been slated for next year, taking over the previous slot that was held by Wicked. No more. Chadwick Boseman, of course, Black Panther. He's got a new action pick coming out called 17 Bridges. That'll be coming out pretty soon here. Going back to the DC streaming service, Doom Patrol is one of the new shows that they're doing, and they just signed Alan Tudyk as Mr. Nobody, which is pretty awesome. So congratulations, Alan Tudyk, on that one. We just talked about Brendan Fraser being Robot Man on last episode, so pretty cool to see them beefing up the casting there. We got some details released for the Coen Brothers anthology, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, so check that out. Iron Fist Season 2 is now streaming on Netflix, and I know a lot of you did not like Season 1. I'm telling you, I am 5 episodes into Season 2, and I am loving it. I hope to binge it every night this week after work and get through this thing, because I am really digging Season 2. It's way better. Danny's way better. The fighting's way better. I really think you'll enjoy it. Check out Season 2. Don't be afraid if you didn't like Season 1. It's fine. Some shows have hiccups, but they get better, and they learn from their troubles, and they definitely did with Iron Fist. So check out Season 2. Eminem has released a Venom soundtrack song on his new surprise album that he just dropped. That's right, so check out the new Venom song on his new album, Kamikaze. Tracy Ullman's show, Season 3, has got a premiere date set for later this month. The Downton Abbey movie has officially started production. Robin Wright reveals that House of Cards came very, very close to cancellation. So they're lucky they got that extra season in there after everything that went down with Kevin Spacey. Dave Bautista says he wonders if Guardians Volume 3 delay could affect Avengers 4. I don't know what he's thinking here, but it's definitely not going to affect it. Avengers 4 is going along just fine and will remain where it's supposed to remain. Cats will officially come out in theaters Christmas 2019. We have the final trailer for The Predator, which is pretty damn badass, so check that out. I'm so excited to see that in IMAX this weekend. Black Panther is coming to TV with the animated Disney XD series. You can check out the first trailer now for that. Chadwick Boseman says he wants Black Panther to win Best Picture Oscar. No doubt there. I know they're going for that for sure. We got a full list from Entertainment Weekly talking about the winners and losers of the summer box office. So check that out if you want to see a breakdown there. Glee alum Blake Jenner is enrolling in Netflix's cryptic social thriller What If, opposite Renee Zellweger. We have a full article talking about all the Netflix original series and if the show's been renewed or canceled. So if you're not sure about one of your favorite series, check that out there. We have everything wrong with the Cloverfield Paradox, everything wrong with Cowboys and Aliens in 17 minutes or less. That is right. And don't forget to check out all the trailers. AmIOnTheAir.com, click on the trailers tab and check out everything that's been dropping over the past several weeks as well too. And of course, all social media as always. Book, The Biggest Modern Woman of the World, is coming to television. Adam Brody has joined the street rage drama series Curfew, or Q-Few. I don't know what the hell they're going with that, or if it's a misspelling or what, but yeah, that just seems like whatever. Ben Kingsley has joined the epic series Our Lady. Tell Me a Story. Paulina Singer has been cast in a new psychological thriller that is coming up there. The Wish Giver is in the works for a television adaptation. You know, we didn't do an episode last weekend, so talking quick box office, Crazy Rich Asians was number one for the third week in a row. So congratulations to them, crossing 100 million just domestically. A very big hit right there. Dave Bautista says that he might not return for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 when they do go back to work on it. Remember, it is indefinitely on hold right now. He says, I don't know if I want to work for Disney. And, you know, he's been very, very harmed by the fact that James Gunn got fired. He's really sticking up for his director. And, you know, Dave, I love you. Please don't be stupid. We want you as Drax. We want you in this franchise. James messed it up. It is what it is. It's happened. Don't ruin your career over this. Please, 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 please. Don't go against the Mouse House. That's all I gotta say there. Don't go against the Mouse House. We have the DLC teaser trailer for Black Cat in the new DLC dropping for that Spider-Man game, so check that out. The Henson Company is developing The Witchlands for TV. We got a pretty cool article with Nick Castle talking about returning to Halloween as the Shape. Die Hard 6 will officially be called McClane. That is right. We finally have a name for it. It will bounce back and forth to a young McClane and the current day McClane as it goes through the time ages. Incredibles 2 has now become the first animated movie to cross $600 million at the U.S. box office. Congratulations. Very awesome there. With everything wrong with Annabelle creation in 15 minutes or less. Law & Order Hate Crimes has been greenlit at NBC. We can't get enough Law & Order, right? We need another spinoff. Hate Crimes is on the way. Fantasy horror film A Spriggan has landed John Boyega as a producer. Daniel Craig is set to star in director Rian Johnson's new movie, a new murder mystery called Knives Out. So that's pretty cool there. I love this news here. Henry Cavill, Superman himself, has been cast as Geralt in Netflix's The Witcher adaptation. Remember, they're making The Witcher based on the video game. And, you know, somebody asked Henry Cavill a couple months ago, like, is that something you'd be interested in? And he was like, oh, yeah, I would love to play it. And he was the only one that read for the part, and he got it right out the gate. So congratulations to Henry Cavill. I think it's fantastic. I love Henry. I hope this doesn't interfere with him being Superman by any chance. I don't think it will. It's just a Netflix series. But it's a big casting there for Netflix and for the Witcher fans to have him play Geralt. Steve Guttenberg says that a new Police Academy movie is on the way. That would be really, really cool. I'd be actually very excited to see that. Director Len Wiseman is set to direct the pilot for Swamp Thing over on the DC Universe. Len is a great director. I'd be very curious to see what he does with Swamp Thing. I'm excited about that. BBC is set to develop a new TV series based on Cecil Day-Lewis's The Beast Must Die. Yvette Nicole Brown has joined Disney's Lady and the Tramp remake. Carl Urban says that Quentin Tarantino's R-rated Star Trek idea is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That's right. We have the new trailer for Don't Open Your Eyes. The trailer for 22 July. The Favorite is another trailer that dropped starring Emma Stone as well. Screen Life, that is the official name of the style that Searching is in. 9 more films that are Screen Life capture are on the way, so that is pretty crazy, man. Get used to it. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Fox adds live boxing to the schedule as Netflix's major non-scripted push continues. So yes, boxing is coming to Fox. Dermot Mulroney will appear in ABC Station 19 for a multi-episode arc in Season 2. ABC has tapped Colton Underwood to be the Bachelor for Season 23. We have the final trailer for Disney's The Nutcracker in the Four Realms, so check that out if you're interested. We also have the first full trailer for American Horror Story Apocalypse. We have the honest trailer for The Conjuring. We have your first look at Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. This picture is so fantastic. The suit looks incredible. She looks amazing. We posted this up on Twitter. We posted it up on Facebook. It's on our Instagram as well. Follow us on Instagram at Am I On The Air if you're not for whatever reason. This is so awesome. Check her out. And I'm hoping that a trailer is right around the corner now that we got these pictures. What'll happen to me, because it always happens on this show, I record an episode and then something big drops. So tonight, after I post this episode, the trailer will drop. And then we'll have to wait a week to talk about it. But it's pretty cool. We also posted some articles up with a bunch of other pictures that you can see of Jude Law, Ronan's back, just the space team, her green suit, lots of cool stuff. So check that out. Just when you thought it was dead, Designated Survivor has been revived for a 3rd season thanks to Netflix. So, pretty awesome. Netflix swooping in and saving Designated Survivor for a 3rd season. Did not see that coming. Penelope Cruz is set to star in a spy drama called The Wasp Network. Charlie Day is set to make his feature directorial debut in El Tanto. Timothy Dalton has joined DC's Doom Patrol. He'll be playing the Chief. That's pretty cool there. Margot Robbie and Matthias Schoenertz has signed on for Justin Kurzel's Ruin. We got the Flash Season 5 promo. Black Lightning Season 2 promo. So check that out there. We also have the first promo for the new House of Cards season, which seems to reveal Frank Underwood's fate. Doctor Who Season 11 news. Check that out if you're interested. Robin Wright is set to return as General Antiope. I forgot the way they pronounce it in Wonder Woman. But Wonder Woman 1984, she's returning. Theo Ross from Luke Cage is joining Mary J. Blige in the new horror thriller Body Cam. We have the first trailer for Instant Family starring Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. I really like this trailer. It's very sweet. It looks funny. It comes out in November. I'm super stoked for Instant Family. We have the new second trailer for Halloween as well, which is pretty awesome, and it's getting rave reviews from TIFF. So, very excited to hear about that as well, too. I love this new trailer. It's great. Anna and the Apocalypse. We got trailer number 2 for that. We have the trailer for The Witch Files. A trailer for At Eternity's Gate, starring William Dafoe. So check out all of those. Bunch of more articles up with Brie Larson talking about doing Captain Marvel. Billy on the Street is going to be returning. He's got Emma Stone, Tiffany Haddish coming by. But the new season will be online only. It's not going to be on True TV anymore. Another shift for a TV show, Younger, is a TV show that's out, and it's heading to the Paramount Network for Season 6. So they're going to keep it afloat over there. Speaking of Paramount Network, though, to make room for it, they had to cut something, and they have axed American Woman. That's right, American Woman has been canceled at the Paramount Network after just 1 season. We have the new trailer for The Oath. I still don't know what this movie's about, but it looks pretty funny. I really dug the new trailer that dropped for it. There is a High School Musical TV series coming, and the first details have been released for that. A Goodnight Mommy English remake is happening. That's right, this was a foreign horror movie. They're doing an English remake on it, so I'll be interested. I did see the foreign version. I didn't really care for it, but I would definitely be intrigued to see what they do with an English version. DC Universe's Swamp Thing series has just cast Crystal Reed as Abby Arcane. Narcos Mexico is coming from Netflix, and very soon, so keep your eyes out on that one there. Kevin Feige confirms that there's more female-led Marvel films in the works. Of course there are. They gots to, right? Tom Holland and Chris Evans and more are in talks to star in The Devil All the Time. So that's some good casting there. In some sad news, we lost Burt Reynolds a couple days ago. That's right, the iconic actor Burt Reynolds has passed away at the age of 82. It looks like from a heart attack. Very, very sad. He had just signed on to do Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He did not get to film any of his scenes yet, so he will not be in the movie now, unfortunately. But, Burt leaves a crazy legacy behind. He was an awesome actor who's done a million great things, and he's still got some other projects in the can, and will be living on for many, many years. So, thoughts and prayers to his family and friends. Junkie XL is set to compose the score for Mortal Engines. The Academy has officially postponed the new Achievement in Popular Film category. A lot of people bitching about this one, thinking that, it's just a shitty award to give to popular films. So they decided they're going to hold off, and they're not going to do it right now at the next Oscars. I kind of like the category. I'm like, man, if this is all we can get, then let's get it. HBO has renewed Ballers and Insecure, so very cool news there. I love Ballers. Once again, Dwayne The Rock Johnson killing it, and this season's been great for Ballers, so very excited to see it renewed again. Gemma Arterton, who I absolutely love and does not get enough work that is she so deserves, has just signed on to So Much Love, which is a Dusty Springfield biopic, and she's been cast as the singer. Bond 25 still looking for some new directors. They're supposedly got it down to a list of 3 names. We'll see where that ends up going. The Incredibles 2 Blu-ray will feature an Auntie Edna and Jack short, so that is pretty cool there. I love that. The new film Midway, which is Roland Emmerich's World War II actioneer, has officially been given a release date of 2019, so that is when that will hit theaters. Rebecca Ferguson is in talks to possibly join Denis Villeneuve's Dune remake, so that's awesome. We have the teaser trailer for Michael Jackson's Thriller in IMAX, so pretty cool to check that out. All remastered. It looks really, really cool. Gillian Jacobs is set to star opposite Ozzy Robertson for a new Amblin horror film called Larry. We have the final trailer for Assassination Nation in both Green Man and Red Band. This movie still looks balls to the wall crazy. The first trailer for Kursk, starring Colin Firth. Kevin Feige has also confirmed that Captain Marvel is the most powerful hero in the MCU, so big news there to confirm that. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royale trailer dropped, and I think the beta starts today as well for the next week. Anthem executive producer says that the new game Anthem will keep players busy for a long, long time, so that's pretty awesome there. Party of 5 reboot with the deportation plot has been greenlit over on Freeform, so it is coming. John Carpenter says that the new Halloween film is the best since his original film. Of course, he's not biased at all, right? Chicago PD alumni Sophia Bush is set to star in a new CBS in-the-works spy drama called Surveillance. Hannah Simone is set to guest star with Taran Killam on the new ABC comedy Single Parents. So, love me some Hannah Simone, and her in anything is great. And Taran Killam's really funny, so I hope this new show is good. The show For the People has just added Younger's Charles Michael Davis as a series regular for season 2. Veronica Mars revival on Hulu is looking to start filming in October, so it looks like it's happening. We have everything wrong with Captain America, the First Avenger. We have the new trailer for Wildlife as well. Are You Afraid of the Dark film will not feature stories from the series. It's going to be brand new stuff. Colin Farrell and Common have joined Jessica Chastain in her new movie Eve. Maria Sten has joined Swamp Thing series as Liz Tremaine, which is pretty awesome there. Armando Iannucci's Trump comedy reportedly being sought by studios looking to buy that one up. Polaroid. This was a horror movie that was supposed to come out last summer. Looks like Netflix might be picking this one up and it'll go straight to the streaming service. Edward Berger is set to helm Benedict Cumberbatch and Jake Gyllenhaal in a new thriller called Rio. We have the first trailer for The Beach Bum starring Matthew McConaughey, and it looks pretty bad. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm very excited about this. We all know Brooklyn Nine-Nine was canceled, then it was revived. It's going to NBC now instead of Fox. They just granted an expanded 18-episode order over on NBC, which makes me very, very excited. That's right. They've added 5 additional episodes to the season, so I'm very, very excited about that. Mattel is launching a new film division that will be led by a Dallas Buyers Club producer. The Nun haunted its way to a franchise best $5.4 million on Thursday night pre-screenings. There is a post-credit scene in Iron Fist Season 2, just so you guys know when you're watching through that. Rapper Mac Miller died of an apparent overdose at the age of 26, so another pass away, man. You know, overdose, drugs, suicide, it's just becoming too much, man. It's hard to go over all this stuff all the time, man. But yeah, Mac Miller gone at the age of 26. Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn are leaving Project Runway to launch their own brand new Amazon series, so that is pretty awesome. Captain Marvel will play a key role in Avengers 4 and the future of the MCU. We have a teaser of Daredevil Season 3 that you can check out. Ben Savage is returning to ABC's Speechless, so he's returning to his TGIF roots to do Speechless. So another really good show that's on TV right now, so good to see that. Jeffrey Owens is joining Tyler Perry drama The Haves and Have-Nots. We have Everything Wrong with X-Men Apocalypse in 20 minutes or less. Steve Coogan and David Mitchell are set to star in a satire on the super rich. Mark Ruffalo says that Avengers 4 reshoots are to finish the movie. That's right, so they don't even know how it ended yet. Simon Rich and Kristen Schaal are teaming up for a new family comedy series. A Nancy Drew TV series is in development over at the CW. Jeremy Renner teasing his return as Hawkeye for Avengers 4. About time we get some Hawkeye up in this bitch, right? Lashana Lynch talks about playing Air Force pilot Maria Rambeau in Captain Marvel. You can check that article out to find out some more. CBS makes it official. Leslie Moonves is out. He's no longer running CBS. The Nun conjured up a franchise best $53.5 million opening weekend. Congratulations to that, man. The movie only cost $22 million to make, and it made $53 million and over $100 million worldwide. Fantastic. Criminal Minds will feature Luke Perry in the season premiere, so look for that, doing some double duty off of Riverdale. Empire Season 5 has added Mario in a recurring role. There's a new movie coming out called We Summon the Darkness, and they just cast Alexander Daddario and Keen Johnson to it. Once again, you listen to this show at all, you know I love me some Alexander Daddario, so let's summon the darkness, baby. Ryan Mitchell Baith has joined the First Wives Club series reboot. You know, we had that Thai cave rescue stuff going on, and we knew that movies were coming, and Tom Waller has been the first one to get signed up. He is going to direct and adapt the Thai rescue story called The Cave. That's right. Joey King is joining Patricia Arquette in the new Hulu anthology series called The Act. Netflix's sci-fi drama series Another Life has added 8 more to the cast, so you can check that out and see who else is popping up on there, if it's anybody you have any interest in. The CW is set to develop a new adventure drama series called The Cove. Mayans MC, that's right, the Sons of Anarchy spin-off debuted last week, and it earned some record ratings for 2018 over on FX, so congratulations there. The Swamp Thing series on DC Universe is set to have a hard R tone, and they are going for a practical suit on Swamp Thing, so that's pretty awesome there. Catherine Zeta-Jones has a new show premiering soon called Queen America. Hobbs and Shaw started filming today. That's right, the Fast and Furious spinoff is on its way, which is pretty fantastic. I don't know what show this is, but there's a show called Poldark, and it's got a season 5 that's starting very soon, but we found out that season 5 will be the final season for the series Poldark. Never heard of Poldark, but they got 5 seasons, and but it will be the last. Jordan Peele is in talks to produce a Candyman remake. That's right, Candyman. You don't want to summon the Candyman, right? Creepy movie I grew up on. Love to see a remake of that one there. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's ready, baby. Are you ready to watch it at home? Because I sure am. I loved Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think I saw it 4 times in the theater when it came out. It will be hitting digital, which you all should be on digital at this point, because it comes out earlier and you don't have to wait for a disc. It comes out on digital October 2nd. If you are still waiting for a disc, it'll hit DVD and Blu-ray on October 16th. So get yourself the digital copy and enjoy it 2 weeks early. It Chapter 2 will feature the Ritual of Chud, which was in the novel, so that is confirmed. Sylvester Stallone announces that filming on Rambo 5 will soon begin. That is correct. Rambo 5 is on the way. And that, I'm going to end the note there for Rambo 5 being our big headline to wrap the show up. Let's get on over to our release dates, and we'll wrap this baby up. I told you I was going to do it in under an hour. I did a 2-week episode in 45 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, which is about the time that a 1-week show does. So pretty awesome there. I've tried to streamline some of the news and make my notes a little bit better, and I think it's helping, man. I think it's helping. So let's see. On Blu-ray and DVD tomorrow will be Ocean's 8 and Superfly, which you can already get on digital, but once again, if you waited for the disc, they will drop tomorrow. In theaters this Friday is going to be The Predator, A Simple Favor, and White Boy Rick. I want to see all 3 of these movies. I will definitely be seeing The Predator first, and then maybe get back to the theater to watch A Simple Favor. White Boy Rick's going to have to wait at this point. I do still want to see The Nun as well. I didn't get a chance to see that this past weekend. I'm only so-so on the film. I wasn't dying to see it, and most of the reviews actually say it's not very good, so then it made me even more not as excited to run out there and see it. But I do still want to check it out, so we'll see where we go from there. I still want to see BlacKkKlansman. There's getting to be too many movies out right now, and I just don't have the time. Here's the box office, though. Coming in number 10, it's Alpha with 2.5 mil. Number 9 is BlacKkKlansman with 2.6. Number 8, Operation Finale with 2.8. Number 7 is Christopher Robin with 3.4. Number 6 is Mission Impossible Fallout with 3.8. Number 5 is Searching with 4.5 mil. Number 4 is The Meg with 6 million. Number 3 is Crazy Rich Asians with 13.1 million. Number 2 is Peppermint making its debut with 13.4 million. And the new number 1 we talked about earlier is The Nun, coming in number 1 with $53.8 million. Man, it's a series best opening weekend for anything in the Conjuring universe. So congratulations to them. Like I said, only 22 mil to make it, and it's already done 53 and over 100 million worldwide. So they are loving counting up that money right now, right? That money life. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And let's do some shout outs. Our official webpage is amiontheair.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. You can follow me directly on Twitter at DXDonMega. Follow me on Stardust at simply Don Mega, DONMEGA. Stardust is where I'm doing reviews on trailers, movies, TV shows. They're just 30-second mini video reviews. It's really, really good. I think you'd appreciate it. Follow me. I'll follow you back. All right? Check me out on Stardust. Of course, if you want to listen to us on iTunes, download, rate, subscribe. We are available on iTunes. If iTunes ain't your thing, we're on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Spreaker. We're on Google Podcast, Google Play. We're on Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn. We're all over the interwebs. Check us all out there. Of course, we're always streaming on demand on our affiliates page, reddragonsradio.com, reddragonsradio.com, so you can always listen to our show there. And also, while you're there, check out all the other great podcasts that are there Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio. Follow us on Instagram as well. And that'll do it for me this Monday, September the 10th. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a great week. We'll talk Predator on the next show and maybe some bonus movies if we got it. I do want to talk, hopefully, my Iron Fist Season 2 review, and I want to review Season 2 of Ozark as well. I'm about halfway through Ozark and Iron Fist Season 2 right now. Loving both seasons, by the way, so far, but I hope to be able to talk about all of it on our next episode. Alright? So take care of yourselves and each other, and until next time, y'all. Peace!
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragon!
Red Dragon.